Eileo guys, and welcome back. So the developers notes went up today, which is November 1st. I figured I would check them out. Of course, I did read through them before I decided to do the video, making sure it was worthwhile to, take 5 minutes of your time, but it is worthwhile. So let's go ahead and get right into it, my boys. Alright, so Dongjin Lee is just addressing the Astromon skill coefficient and balance adjustments that was done on October 24th. He's just saying that a lot of normal Astromons have normal attack coefficients of 100% and an active attack coefficient of 110% all attack, and then 230% for single attacks. And there are some Astromons that have different coefficients, and it's not being shown through the UI. So he hopes to change that in the future and make it more easily accessible and easily viewable. So if you have a Mon, hopefully that will help people out with builds to understand your Mon a little bit more, which is always great. Something they should have had in the game earlier, but hey, they're taking care of it now. And for this time, per request of many masters, we adjusted Astromon's attacks and passive skills, as it will make it easier to identify which Astromon is more powerful. Take into consideration opinions and suggestions gathered from the balance survey filled out by masters. The stats or passive skills, etc. were adjusted together based on the coefficient of change. So this is the top 10 voted Astromon that people wanted change, and of course was Fire Wukong. They said Fire Wukong was the majority of requests, which is a good change because Predator honestly wasn't really useful. Like, Predator is useful, and it was useful, but his skill set didn't promote PvE as in farming, because of him being a Sea Striker with his 5-star skill, and it didn't promote him being a Sea Striker, because Predator versus a Titan versus the ability to be a Sea Striker or hit with Courageous Strike or even a debuff is far poor of a choice to have. But anyway, he got changed. Dark Arthur, they mentioned Dark Arthur having his weird HP aggression and sap, and they said that users have been using sap instead, so that's why they buffed up sap a little bit instead of just getting rid of it on him. And they also buffed his defense up. We know Yuki got that change, Wood Yuki, with double exposed weakness. Poseidon, I'm not sure why Poseidon got nerfed. They talked about Draka as well. Light Cupid, Wood Hana, and then Light Nightmare. I mean, you could definitely read this. I'm not going to waste too much time with that. But, we are addressing the damage of sap skill from 5% to 7%. We've already received quite a lot of requests on that matter, which is very important because sap always could be better. They are not sure what to do with Draka at this point, even though Draka was on the list. People probably said, hey, 433, you need to nerf Fire Draka and you need to buff Dark Draka. Like, you need to work on Dark Draka the most. Fire Draka, just keep him how he is. I mean, he's broke, but he's been in the game for how long now, and people are going out their way to get him whenever they can. So just keep him how he is. I mean, in my opinion, but then again, I'm not a big PvP guy. They also mentioned missions reset and rework notice in mid-November. Missions chapters 1 through 42 would be reset, so no more missions. And they're deciding to make it a lot easier for users. I mean, it wasn't super duper hard back when I did it, and I'm sure plenty of other players that have completed their missions. It wasn't super duper hard. There were some parts that were difficult, but you can get through them, especially with other friends' Astromons. But it's looking like they're making it more casual instead. No more of this win 2 dragon dungeon battles that people can't do, or join 10 clan battles that people can't do. And the gold dungeon choke as well. So they're getting rid of all of the stuff that takes time and effort, and they're just making it more casual, but it is a mobile game, so I mean, I don't have any problems with that. And it also says masters who have completed all the missions or are in the process of completion can proceed with the new missions after the November update reset. So it's getting reset, but all of us that has already done it, or all of us that's in the middle of doing it, we get to do it again. So hopefully we get some free gems out of there. Hopefully we get some free gold, free evolution material, free eggs. I'm down with that. Maybe they'll donate a gleam or some skill books, or a Nat 5 egg at the end. I'm down with that. So to all of those that can complete their missions, go ahead and complete it now, because it's going to reset anyways. Get those free items and then get those items again. And this is very, very weird. Baby Shark will come to of Leticia. So Baby Shark's gonna come to MSL. I mean, they're like a year late on this, but Baby Shark is coming. Is Baby Shark going to be? Yep, Baby Shark is going to be the Capture Festival, the Event Festival, and Bingo event. So it's going to be similar to the Sonic event, but I don't think it's hardcore. But Baby Shark, I am light. Light Baby Shark is coming to the game. I am interested though. I would love for Baby Shark to be OP. That would actually be pretty hilarious. You know, not have it as a trophy mon, but an actual usable mon in the meta would be extremely funny. So that's pretty weird, but hey, dude, I'm down. As long as he looks cool or as long as he's useful, I'm down. They gave us a sneak peek of the world boss, which is essentially I think it's one of the Ashermon. It looks like one of the Ashermons that went around at the very start of the game that they never actually put into the game, or that they put into the game and never actually used. I think there's only like screenshots or pictures of him, like a portrait picture of him. But he's gonna be the world boss, and he looks freaking awesome. He looks darn cool. And then they also mentioned Super Evolution C-Star, but we've not all, but we have seen leaks of C-Star, of her two forms, and they're alright. I'm very interested in how Dark C-Star plays out, but I believe that's pretty much it for the notes. Yeah, so Baby Shark's coming into the game in November. World Boss, our missions are being reformatted and we can redo our missions. They're still talking about Ashermon balancing, which is great. Hopefully that proceeds more in the future, and that's pretty much it for this developer's note, you guys. I'm very excited to see what November brings for MSL. Hope you guys are doing well, and feel free to leave a comment below of what you guys feel about this. Are you guys excited? Are you ready for this? Do you not care? And make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and that subscribe button for your boy, because it really helps. It really helps you guys. But anyways, this is Eileo signing out, you guys. Peace out.